Alright, guys, we are back on Starfield. We're going to be doing the United Colonies Vanguard missions here. But, first thing we're going to do is go see our brand new ship, put some shit away. I gotta use some of my magical power. Thank you. I know, it's fucking sexual energy. So, this is my Mantis ship, but we're going to have to... I think this is the Mantis ship.
Incredible.
This is the Star Eagle. This is the Mantis ship. There we go. Do I have an upgrade? I don't. Not yet. But we will upgrade that once we can. Is there like a little ship kiosk thing I can go to? Maybe I just go here. The Star Eagle. Cargo hold. Take all. Let's put the Frontier. I forget how to switch my ships. Fuck me, excuse me. Ship services right here. Give me that juice, bro. Didn't we fuckface? View and modify my ships. Okay.
Anything I can. Hey, what can I do?
So,
Sure, how about it?
let me see real quick, because I'm in proximity to my ship, so I should be able to... Okay, so the cargo hold's completely empty on this one. That's a good thing.
Need some work done? Sure, how about it?
Select all color. Select all. Color. Color 2. Hang on. I gotta do all the colors black, bro. But I want to like do... Why is everything... These... Oh wait, what am I doing? Come on, dude. Bro. Can I name it? Oh, wait a minute. Pulse laser, missile launcher. Oh yeah, no. Suppressor, and then this one would be our missile launching system. Cool. I think I didn't fuck it up there. Let's go. Accept. I didn't have hair in my mouth. Alright, let's get out here and see if it actually took our different changes. That's not our fucking ship. Come on, you motherfucker. I thought you knew. Make one ship. Upgrade ship.
You should inspect your ship. Sure, have at it.
Beautiful, guys. Oh, and here, of course, let me, there's another beautiful part. That shit, it has stuff in it already, too. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're just gonna put away most of this shit. The Justifier, okay. Okay. Where's our kiosk? We can sell from here, right? Give my fucking shit back. Okay, sell from our cargo hold. So weapons, the arc welder. We don't need this. They don't have enough. Okay, that's stupid. Let's go take a tour of our new starship. Of course, you guys have seen this already, like either online or in the fucking mission 3 missions ago when I rescued the girl that was sitting in the cockpit on the floor, like shot in the stomach presumably. But this is now mine, so this is awesome. I love this ship. Got some systems back here. There's like a whole area I could like reroute for cargo eventually when I start building more ships. Take a little step up the ladder. I don't know, you like this new ship though, bro? You like what I'm doing for you guys? Hustling, bro, I'm hustling. The best part of this ship is the cockpit right here, guys. Check this out.
Hey, what's up?
Look at this shit. So cool, bro. Look at this. Bye-bye, Aquila City. Let's take this bad boy into space. My fat ass. Get a haircut. How do I get a haircut in Starfield? Google. Take off. I made it red and black. I might change it to like a lesser red. I want like Sith colors, but even though I'm a good guy, I just like the color scheme. I think it's cool. They're like, he fucking painted it? They're probably mad as fuck. It's a weird ass freestar ranger, like a fucking lone contractor ranger. How to haircut Starfield. Oh yes, there's stores you can go to.
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
So this is our bad boy ship, guys. Loving this thing. I think you can just stop and get up. You gotta go to Alpha Centauri, so let's go in the Mass District. Why do you want me to go to a weapon shop so bad?
Let's pop into Outland while we're here and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
Why is everything getting so glitchy?
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard? Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get
So
started
the
at
thing
any of
is,
the
last time I
registration
did this,
terminals.
I did
The
this
system will walk you
very
through the
late.
rest.
Around the same time
If
we
you've
did the
got any
3-star
questions,
missions.
I'm happy to answer them.
Where am I supposed to go? Oh wait, it's a new quest, that's why.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
Yeah, I did this very late, but this is like one of the things you're supposed to do right off the bat, I think. Alright, register an examination list agreement. Okay. By joining the United Colonies Vanguard, you agree to perform necessary services for the United Colonies that will please you. I agree. You may... we're going to do that. You may proceed to the examination chamber through the orientational. Oh, that was it? It was just a waiver? Okay. We're going to go through this. I like lore. In fact, I'm going to light up for the fucking lore, bro. This is going to be pretty cool. I remember there's like a little museum.
Proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
Okay. So. Oh, bitch, get out of the way.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate
Yeah.
literally the entire planet.
Interactions
Can you imagine?
arise.
The logistics alone must have been
Shit, this one. See the thing.
mind-boggling.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result
In
of
retrospect, no.
Centaurus proclamation has always
Very
left me
cool so
torn.
far.
So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
It was only in 2230
What year is it now?
that the faction
guess we'll figure
known
it
as
out.
House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union
War
that persists
to
this
beginning in
day.
2196, the Narion War, humanity's first large-scale conflict among the stars, is remembered as a defining moment for the settled systems. As the first major conflict to make extensive use of grav jump ships enabled, the Narion War was less defined by key space battles and more by extended cat-and-mouse interplay between two powers, as the well-armed and professional UC Navy tried again and again to pin down the piecemeal but savvy Freestar fleet. It's like your classic kind of setup, just a galactic level. It seems like it's like the guys were just banding together against the Empire. You know, it's like the Jedi's and the fucking the Resistance or Rebellion, whatever the fuck it is, in whatever timeline. They unite against the Empire, which is this really professional fucking setup thing by Palpatine. Somehow in 20 years he became this crazy fucking force. But anyway, maybe 30 years, 40 years, give or take. Where am I? Unable to strike the killing blow, the UC resorted to ever more severe tactics to try and drive the collective to I don't know that word. I'm really hiring that. Capitulate. Whatever. Public school, guys. But without success, in fact, after many long years of war with little to show for it, even the populace of the UC itself began to turn itself against the cause, with the protests oh, I know why, too. I'm just reading it silently now because I'm done. There's a lot here. I wish they had a reader. I'm fucking done. That's crazy, bro. Okay. Where are we going? Serpent's Crusade.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. For the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
This is pretty cool.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs,
It's one of their the big mechs.
The galaxy
Pretty crazy.
has been rebuilding
Ooh,
ever
shit.
since.
The colony war was a horrible conflict that irreparably wounded the settled systems. There were times I felt that it would never.
Is this like a taxidermy terror?
This is just a phase.
I can't stop staring at it. A real terramorph.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of
I wonder how
Londinian
she feels
is
about that.
mourned by the UC to this day.
Oh, you don't have any opinions? Okay, the armistice. Here we go.
Yeah? Until later.
After the devastation brought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I was a strong supporter.
That's cool. I
of the
like that she has an
Armistice.
opinion on it. That's awesome.
All of the terrible weapons that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
I'd like to work in here as a security guard. You should chill.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles.
That's why I'm in it.
And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin. The Vanguard
Sick.
is leading the charge to
Who are
protect
you?
and support
Oh, you're not
the
a fucking...
citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
It's pretty cool.
Look, I'm not supposed to be giving opinions on this stuff, but the UC's in a lot better hands these days than back before they signed the armistice.
Right over here. Oh wait, so I hit this one. Come through here. I didn't hit this yet, did I?
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here.
Very cool.
In the heart
I like
of
that.
galactic
I like little.
civilization.
I'm cool with
As a
history, so
citizen
like seeing
of the
a
United
fictional history in the future
Colonies.
is cool. I wonder if the United Colonies. It seems like they're like the big government instigator. They got done up by the rebellion, basically the 3-star. But I mean, they're both two big governing forces. So at this point, so it's not like it's small guys. But it seems like the 3-star used their people to make a human shield. I wonder if that's just UC propaganda, though. That's like my thing. Oh, fuck.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation
Oh, I
chamber.
have to go in here?
Please enter the...
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Ah, you must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. The simulator's already been prepped. You can head in whenever you're ready. The simulator is designed to be a near-perfect replica of a Class B Deimos hoplite, the United Colony's standard
I
destroyer
don't care
model.
that much. I don't want to talk.
It's
to
been
people.
tuned to provide a challenging but fair
Hi, how
fight
are
against
you?
the enemy squadrons
Thank you,
you'll
appreciate
encounter
it.
inside. All right then. This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Are you ready?
Targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
He looks so stupid, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know there was 6 tiers only. I thought it was like bottomless.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Another one down. Everything's fucked up, though.
You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
I beat it the first time I played this, but again, I was really high level. I was like in the 30s, mid 30s to early 40s, probably when I did this mission. I don't know how. I just did all the activities first. Landed on a lot of planets and scanned a lot of shit and built a lot of outposts. Tried to make a lot of money. Now, like, my other save is stacked right now. I'm fucking doing that, but I don't even want to play that anymore. I'm just gonna play this. What do you got now? I don't want this shit. You keep telling me.
I have something.
Give me a stalk. What the fuck? I don't want that.
Something you need? I should start charging for my services. Bye.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered? Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4, not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that waiver's some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise,
just don't look at my ship,
are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed?
Say the creed outside. Can't I just do it in here, man?
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
What if I just executed you right fucking now? Alright, come on. You know the creed? I don't know.
Yeah, what is it? So long.
Come on, dude. I already went through the whole museum. I gotta wait for you to walk slowly down the steps.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh,
never coming
and
back.
Your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra and Ultra.
Okay, so where are we going? Let's see what our weight looks like. It's probably low. Never mind. It's getting up there. Oh, wait a minute. We have... What do we see? We're almost at level 20. So what you do is... Good.
Recycled air. It isn't the same as the real thing.
Hang on.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
I had to get him anyway. What is it, Sarah? Where are you? Big ass shit. My fucking almost girlfriend's. Oh, they're just sweeping.
Welcome back.
Ron Hope was a real piece of work, wasn't he? Despicable is too kind a word. He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like numbers on a balance sheet.
I really wanted to
disgrace.
drop the industrialist thing, but the natural man urge in me is like, yeah, whatever. Give a fuck. Just
I'm relieved
you're totally
to hear you say
right.
that.
Speaking of
Letting him off the hook would have been a terrible injustice. Had you taken
not
the
really
money,
that much. My bribe,
this
right?
would have been a
100K, I
very
would have taken the
different
bribe.
conversation.
20K, now I can earn
I'm
20K
proud of
selling
you.
like
It took a
ship
lot of
and ship
integrity
shit
to
in
say
10
no
minutes.
to that offer.
100K, that 10 minutes turns into like a half hour. Yeah, sure. I'll fucking for one line of dialogue. Fuck it. What am I doing? I'm just getting points here. I'm fucking risen her up, bro. She loves this shit. Look at her.
No, it certainly isn't. Especially when
sorry.
it comes at the expense of human lives.
Alright, we're done with this. Are we done with
Well,
you?
I think I've lectured you enough. Thanks for taking the time to
Where are we
listen to
going
me.
now? Is that all she want to talk to me about? No.
Can I help? Bye for now.
Yes, fresh air. I wonder what that is. Probably channeling, or like, I don't know, some gravity to teleport air to me.
Really? I'm shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat. Pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job.
Well said.
Just keep your head on swivel.
Thank
and
you,
you'll
sir.
come home
Appreciate
safe.
you.
Any questions before you head out?
I heard we make us look good. We
Then
really
I won't
made
keep
Xeno
you.
weapons. Fuck you,
Make
dude.
us look good out there, recruit.
Oh, this isn't my ship? Sorry. I'm very lazy. Now. I hope I didn't land in a random spot just now.
Landing site looks clean. Let's set it down.
I'll keep an eye out for hostile. An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
Wait a minute. Did they give me like a new spacesuit? Try this guy out.
An abandoned
The fuck was that?
facility built on the fringes of the settled systems.
Oh, that was the fucking
I
thing.
wonder what happened here.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
Oh. Did you pick? Hello.
So what do we got here? It's too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools. Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there.
For 1 second.
And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Let's go. You got this. You're not scared of terramorph, bro. How the fuck do we get in there? I left her outside. Okay. Oh, that's funny.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Connection. Restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire.
Seeing a mute.
Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to
I'm gonna run around this
183.9.
motherfucker the whole time. Don't terramorph yet, bro.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
You power my ass. Where's this fucking thing, bro?
Engage directly if you can avoid it.
Oh shit.
Kill lanes. They're set
Damn.
up but need
Damn, I
power.
didn't know it was gonna be
There's
strong.
breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online,
We're good.
lead the
We've
terror
done
towards
worse.
the lights. Watch the firework.
Oh, maybe we haven't. Maybe we haven't. Maybe we haven't. Oh my lord. Go, Sarah. Get him. Get him, Sarah. Get him, Sarah. Oh, hey, baby. I've been waiting for you. Wait, do I have any mines? Or any strange, weird weapons? Okay. Sure, it's not a strange, weird weapon, but... Oh god, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh wait, I have godlike powers. Yes. Flip this bitch. It's like the grandpa and up. Get over here, motherfucker. Come on. Watch this. Bah. Bitch, get ready for the anti-gravity. Tough and shit. Getting all tough and shit. Getting all tough and shit, bro. Fuck yeah. Nah. Oh well. I don't really like that. I didn't think about that, to be honest. It's a good way to put it, though, Sarah. Appreciate you being here.
To the deaths at the colony.
Alright. This thing's gone. I told you, I got this shit. We need shotgun, godlike powers, and a little bit of luck.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding
Yep.
or... Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph! Oh,
There you go.
yeah. Taken care of. No big deal. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Alright.
Alright.
Let me get some food. What is this?
Spotted a
That's
microscope
grenade.
downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the
That's
bottom
not
of this.
food. Maybe. Depending on how depressed I am. Alright, I ran out into the rain. Oh, look at this. Empty. Oh wait, I have an upgrade. I don't know which one to upgrade. The seal's maxed out already. That's good. Which one's that? The one where I do damage with guns, I think, right? Like, I can upgrade persuasion or... Yep. We want to carry more as we go on. Right now, what, 185? I'll take that. We're level 20 already. That's pretty good. Damn, this is a big ass microscope. It's crazy.
Diagnostics? Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one. You're right. We just need more information first. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sinan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name. Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
I'm not taking you out, Sarah. We're trying to fucking figure out why xenomorph, terramorphs are popping up around the galaxy. We don't got time for fucking coffee. Think a little. Think a little. Back from my first mission.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? You killed a terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering this sample? A researcher. Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? I see. This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. Now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship
so last time I played this,
now,
I did the Crimson Fleet quest line
out.
before this, so I didn't get that little thing. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Very cool though. Delivering devils here, sure, let's do it. In fact, no.
Mars, eh?
Where is it? Cheyenne? Is that where? I feel like Cheyenne isn't. Missions. Okay, how about this? Wrong one. Take me here. Yes. I think Neon's a fully ocean planet, so there is no surface. There's just that mining rig. There should be multiple mining rigs.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
What is this? Oh, that's my...
To become part of the most advanced technology.
May as well do this. Very. I put 10s for everything. I'm like, yep. But where are we going now? What's our thing? I don't want to do this. I'm not doing this mission. I just used it to get the neon. But I wanted to go to this place.
The concerts are 3 times face value.
Well, with all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge,
This is where we change our character.
I suppose we should pay it a visit. Purely for exploratory purposes, of course.
Look at you. Beautiful.
We've been here an hour already. Maybe
You're looking for a new hairstyle? Maybe a change of color. Welcome to Enhance. If you're tired of seeing that same old face in the... Our state-of-the-art machinery uses a
An old lady now? What happened?
One-time fee.
That's not me at all. Oh shit, okay.
I can't wait to see the difference.
Oh wait, head shapes is a totally different person. Has this been my character the whole time? No. Why am I an old woman? There we go. Why is he so fucking old? I don't want to be this guy. Can you give me like a different dude? Alright, fine. I'll build a different dude. Looks like somebody that was on the island, bro. I hate that hairstyle too. You know what? My guy's gonna be bald. I don't even care. Now I want hair with this. Oh. That's not that bad, to be honest. I don't mind that. Looks a little stupid, but... Oh. Beep boop bop. I'm giving him love this. Give him some wings, bro. No, fuck that. He looks stupid as shit. Turn this off, turn this off, turn this off. I'll maybe a little underneath. A touch, a touch. Smoking cigarettes, eating croissants. This guy's wild. No, take it all off. Dirt. No. Yep. Uh-oh. No, I don't want to be she, her. Did I just lose my sexy man, bro? Fuck! You piece of shit. Damn it! Now I'm an old black grandma. That's not bad. I'm not saying that's bad, you know. I fucked up, man. I fucked up. I was looking for this hair before. I like the dude's head shape. That's not bad. Look at an Arabic guy. Kinda. Like some dude I know looks like this. Oh, no. Still looks like fucking old though. Where's his forehead thing? Does he have a forehead thing? There it is. I know I'm spending a lot of time in this.
You didn't have every detail
Music. It's like you've just gotten a Kim
Kardashian
Kardashian job.
With enhanced options, it's serious choice overload. Plus, it's me, you know. It's one thing to screw up on
Now,
the ship.
where am I supposed to? Let's go to Sidonia. I haven't spent too much time here. At this point in the other playthrough, I had spent so much fucking time on Mars. Just like, not like just in this city alone doing mission, like everything I could find.
Always nice to kick back in the broken spear after a long day.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
I'm here to help.
Unless you want.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
I appreciate your candor, but I'm afraid I can't help you. Dr. Walker has gone missing. A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful.
Oh, I loathe the Trade Authority. Is it absolutely necessary that we have to help them? I couldn't have put that better myself.
Pity. Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
I swear that
throwing glitter on the balcony is prohibited. Please use an authorized waste receptacle.
He has missions, but I'm not doing them yet.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong...
Andy. You. Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants with Walker? Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him? Hadrian? A woman named Hadrian sent you, a member of the Vanguard, to find Percival? Now, if that tag's a forgery, it's a damn good one. All right, Captain. If you are who you say, Supra et Ultra. Vanguard motto. What's it mean? Should have gotten that during your oath. I see. And tell me, what grade was it you got on your entrance exam? A? C? D+? That is right. All right, Captain. Maybe you are who you say you are. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend. That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs. But one friend of Hadrian's to another, Sidonia's full of old utility spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
Hey, you. Maybe Hadrian's friend. Come here. Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker?
This is something I'd like to discuss.
Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle. Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop. But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore. Oh, yeah. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
I don't think I need to do this shit.
Seek a community center representative to plan your event or regular gathering today.
Just because the governor's office is right there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure.
Let's just see how much his debt is. I don't care. I'll pay it. If it's not like...
Well, look what the Martian is doing.
Was there something else? I don't recall the exact figure off the top of my head, but with the interest that's accrued, it's something substantial. If you're feeling charitable, I'd be happy to look it up for you. Do you now? Very well. Let me take a look at his... Here, his current balance. And do remember, all transactions are final.
$22,000? What the fuck's this guy doing? Buying meth? Ugh, alright.
Understandable. Now, was there anything else I could help you with?
How the fuck do I get up there? Can you say back here?
Hello.
How am I getting access to all this shit? Okay. This one, I don't think that's gonna be it. Maybe it's this one. Probably. Damn, really? There's just one here, dude. Fuck this. I want to pay off the debt.
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Was there something else? Do you now? Let me take it. Here. And do remember all...
It cleared. Wonderful. Dr. Walker's debt is officially no longer our problem. You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him, please let Percival know I'm eagerly looking forward to never.
I'm still pretty well off. It wasn't that bad.
It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Yo, hey, what's up? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out. Cool. That's what we do here.
Yeah, I guess I just need the money all back. I'm not gonna lie, I like the way that looks. This helmet looks better with everything else, and the other thing looks good with this helmet. Wait, I want to make sure I didn't sell my Ranger pack. That's cool. Now I want to actually equip that, because...
Come back anytime.
It looks so much cooler. Alright. Again. I've never seen this. That's so weird. Is this new?
Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Good you're going in there, actually. Bunch of spacers moved in, not long after we got Percival set up. Don't expect he'd run out before they got taken care of, but I'm sure he'll appreciate not having to find out if I left him with enough rations. Yeah.
Okay.
Husky.
I gotta give you $500 to do
I'll
that.
let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Did I go to the right area though?
Be careful down near the...
Where's this Red Devil's HQ though?
After you, Captain.
I guess he's here. Oops. This is pretty cool. Knowing it's Mars too, it's like... Oh, fuck off. Come on, Sarah. Get out of the way.
Found me a target.
She killed her friend. Oh, fuck off. Come on, man. This thing's actually working pretty good right now.
Deeper into the mines.
I think these guys are low level. Wait a minute. We're not sure. Tell us we ranked up. Ah, we still got a little ways. Oh, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, whatever, Sarah.
This must lead to the miners' living quarters. I can't imagine having to live in the most picking us off.
You got him with that. You didn't get him with that? What are you doing, bro? Okay, well, oh wait, there's a little thing here. It just stood there. Like, who the fuck's running at me? Oh, jeez, come on. Where am I going? This way. Well, where? Must be over and around this way.
Let's do this.
Guy lives a fucking ways away, dude. How fuck?
Exploring these mining operations has given me an appreciation for the risks dust teams take to make a living.
me out of the red with the Trade Authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts? Tissue sample? You came all the way down here for that? Must be some damn important cells. You want to tell me what I'm about to be staring at? A fast-growing terramorph. That is concerning. Who exactly told you to bring this to me? Hadrian. She gave you this? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Let me finish this mission first. Jeez.
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you. Yes?
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt.
Just paid the whole thing off, huh? Hope it's obvious from my current circumstances that that's gonna be a gift, not a loan.
All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right. Just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait. Where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian. And for good reason. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Talsetti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
It would be the end of us as a species.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now? The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Let's go right to Sidonia and get it over with.
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you. Used to think I was Vanguard material.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private.
Sorry.
You said we could use the back.
Might be time I start working on some projects of my own.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble. Well, that's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on two conditions. One, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And two, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us. It can be a daunting experience. Which is why I wanted to make sure, before you agreed to anything, we gave you the whole truth. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done. Oh, well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it. All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the Cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
The Red Devils aren't exactly your average. This is something I'd like to discuss. Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassiopeia, I can't get what happened out of my mind. Was it that obvious? I thought I could handle these memories, but until I return to Cassiopeia, I'll never be able to put this to rest. I would like that. Actually, I need that. One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew's shuttle wreckage is going to be like trying to find a grain of salt in a sandbox. I think we need to start by locating my old campsite on Cassiopeia 1. What's there to tell? I survived. My crew didn't. Still, I'll never forget my finger hovering over that launch button. Would I launch safely, or explode into a fireball? It turned out that my shuttle had just enough power to allow an emergency landing on the planet's surface. I had no other choice. Hold on. I don't know the exact location of my survival campsite. For that, we are going to have to head to Mast and see if we can get the information from my old friend, Admiral Logan. Your instincts are right on target. Logan and I butted heads more than once during my time with the Navigator Corps. We've never seen eye to eye. Look, I hope this isn't asking too much. Last thing I want to do is drag you into some kind of personal crusade. Thanks. I really needed a laugh. Truth is, I'm scared. When I set foot on Cassiopeia, I don't know if I'll be able to handle what I find. If I begin to fall apart, I'm going to need someone who can keep my spirits up. I know you will. You've always been there when I've needed your help. Why you continue to support me, I'll never understand. I don't know what to say. I've been so busy searching the stars for answers. I've overlooked what's been in front of me all this time. True love. Something I've seriously considered sharing with you for a long time. Just not ready. Not yet. Yes. Yes, you're absolutely right. Hey, anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I know you have a lot to do. I really appreciate your offer to visit Cassiopeia. Hopefully, it'll bring me the closure that I've needed for far too long.
Don't be caught on.
Oh, I just realized I forgot that it's UC over here too.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Eyewitness. We gotta go here. The In Memoriam quest is Sarah's quest. It's pretty cool. I remember it. It's one of my favorite ones, I think, that I remember. Not because of any combat, just the story. We gotta do the Stroud quest, but we're gonna continue on with this one. We're gonna try to keep going as far as we can.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprising.
We got lots. Take your time. Cool. That's what we do here. Yo, stay good out there.
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure this article and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor. Detonation occurs in 5, 4,
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons.
1.
Just make sure.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Will in. What can I do you for?
Hell of a city, isn't it? There's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
Captain! Over here! The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. You doing okay? Nerves kicking in? I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned. I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here. Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor. That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world.
The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
I'm uncomfortable opening the archives without gathering more information. However, if that's the path forward you prefer, then so be it.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Damn it. They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanners somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. It'll take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
Stop! We're trying to help you! Now hit him with everything you got! Lights out on that one!
Stun them! Do it now!
You okay?
Thank God you got here when you did. I just wish it hadn't come to that.
Yeah, what the hell happened back there, Captain? There's no excuse for using lethal force here. Or you could have used the EM gun like you were ordered. These are lives you're playing with here, so get your head in the game. Understand? Now, officer, the way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control. Turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire. And keep that EM weapon at the ready. Let's do it.
That's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Something's out there.
No time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and firepower. Let's move!
All citizens are required to proceed.
You might back up. Don't just stand there.
Don't mind. I'd like... Glad to haul whatever you need. I'll only carry the good stuff. Admiral Logan's office shouldn't be terribly far. Let's go.
Our experts? We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad. We're barely holding up for it.
hide anything useful and just leave the rest.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. The universe put the right people in the right place. Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Alright, yeah, my mic wasn't working there for some reason for that last little mission, but it shouldn't be a problem now. If it is, then I don't really care. I shot her in the face because she got mad at me right over here for killing somebody. I don't understand why the sky is orange for a terramorph attack. Like, they just blew up 2 ships in the spaceport. I do that shit all the time. It doesn't change the atmosphere look of the planet, which is hilarious. And I also did mention that I have to get rid of Sarah because I have her quest unlocked and I want to... Shut up. I have to start progressing with Barrett and the other Andreja.
Know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are.
Hey.
Captain? Hadrian?
You guys believe me now?
It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Cool.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative. We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us? I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
My appointment's fixed. Maybe another time.
I don't got time for you right now.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
I'm going already.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but
Those orders. A Vanguard
nothing's
captain.
changed.
You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack.
Oh, you
have my
betcha.
gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the Cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Yeah, I know.
It was a mutual agreement, but I suppose you touch on the spirit of it. So, you also know then that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done. I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate. And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative. But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun? Ah, the good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
If Sam is any example of how stubborn the Freestar people can be, then I can imagine how difficult it must be dealing with this ambassador.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support. And who knows?
Or I could just tell her I'm a Freestar fucking
Maybe that'll
ranger.
work. Stranger things have happened.
Cracked a huge
But
case for the
my
Freestar
suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code. Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze. UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage. But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell. So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you. All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise. And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Okay.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval. It does, but there's a concern. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting. Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice. I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there. Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Okay. Let's get out to... Which one is this? I was like, what the fuck is that thing? Alright, so here we are at the Freestar Collective Embassy. Let's go talk to this motherfucker.
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects.
You're fucking 30 yards. How the hell do I hear you?
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, when it seems like only yesterday.
How old is she? Yeah, she's probably like late 30s, early 40s. Hey guys.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices.
I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective.
We were just in the Freestar Collective. What are you?
Lead, and I'll follow.
Shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Yeah, get mad at me. Dummy.
We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
No, Sarah.
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Guests can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Yo, I need the fucking access to the potentially deadly planet-destroying weapons, please.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf.
I'm a Freestar Ranger, bitch.
Got that right? I was afraid of that.
There's a cabbage behind you?
Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go? You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance, one, to convince me. Understood. I'm listening.
Fuck
I
you,
understand
bitch.
precisely what
Now I'm
you're
stealing
saying.
it.
The balance of galactic peace. Doing nothing.
Fuck you.
Captain, I'm sorry, but... Did I not make myself... No, Captain, I'm not, and I'll tell you why. What you experienced down there at the spaceport, I've lived that once before already.
Dumb bitch.
Fought tooth and nail as aliens rampaged in the streets of my home and others all throughout the Collective. But my aliens were placed there by UC hands. So I'm not interested in anyone getting power like that ever again. The UC most of all. You have my answer. Now please take the hint. I guess you will. Feel free to see yourself out.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later.
Shut up.
That woman is an absolute... Oh, sorry. Oh, what? You're the Vanguard captain, right? You know, I was about to board the Nat to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. Sounds like I got real lucky. And like I've got you to thank for things not being a lot uglier. Well, then you have my earnest thanks. But look, they said you were coming here on official business. The ambassador likes to handle all that personally. Even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so you should probably go speak to her. You want to work with me? Why don't we talk somewhere a bit more private?
I did this all so much smoother in the first playthrough. Like, I just got her to believe me because I had the manipulation thing that I got from Ryujin, which I should be probably should have done first, but it's okay.
So you want me to work with you? But why now? Why me?
But she won't listen.
No, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And no other city should have to go through what happened here. So then, what would you need from me? Okay, first you need her bio key, and that thing doesn't leave her side. Better chance of splitting the atom with a spoon than me getting that from her. The code machine. Only the ambassador's cleared for in there. Sorry. Her quarters. Huh. Oh, that's doable. And you and the UC will be providing me with what for my services? Oh, wait. I thought you were looking to hire me. I'm not taking a bribe. Oh, all right. I can get you into Radcliffe's office. That much, huh? Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's a utility corridor that leads into the ambassador's quarters, which you can access through the main conference room. Here, the key. Whatever you do, don't let the guard see you entering or exiting the utility section, or you're gonna be in serious hot water. I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
Oh, come on, bro.
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
It seems the Council of Governors has rejected my appeal to join. Again. Which means you and I are stuck in this colonial rat cage until we die. But I think we might need to. We should expedite the process.
What are you getting at, ma'am?
I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a C, right? But what if one opened up? The mind is hard. In what it used to be. It's not like anyone would miss him.
Eva, I think it's time to get some sleep.
Just think about it. Maybe we can reach out to some experts at that sort of thing, huh?
Good night, Eva.
Official business? Talk to the ambassador. What are you doing in here?
Did I not make myself abundantly clear, Captain? You're not getting access to the archives. Excuse me? I have no idea what you're talking about. No. If the council found out, I'd lose my position. I'd be exiled.
Exactly, bitch.
Look, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. The issue at hand is one of trust, no? So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this little secret between us, then maybe we can find a way to trust the UC with access to the archives. Good.
Yeah, I was gonna make her beg, but I was
appreciate
like,
you
that's
working
probably not the smart thing
Just
to
like
do.
I'm
But
sure
to save the
great
world and not
powers
fucking
will.
get revenge on this bitch for
In fact,
insulting me.
I think there's an opportunity here. Keep both our factions happy and ensure an air of legitimacy to the whole proceeding. I can only let you get the information on the terramorphs. Anything else and people will get suspicious. And all research will need to be monitored. Freestar scientific observers making sure everything's being used for the right purposes. But those two items should be enough to allay any suspicions. Good. Okay.
I
Let's go
agree.
get you your access.
See, that's how you do it. Sarah just walking around here armed and shit.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Here you go. It is reassuring to know there are still some people in this universe you can trust.
Fuck you, I'm leaving.
Exactly. It's like when someone insults you.
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
That's pretty cool. Let's get down to the embassy. And actually, I think I remember this from my first playthrough. I mean, kind of. Whatever.
What I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy.
I've never seen a tree like this before in my entire life. It is actually more larger than the branches around flashing on
No, stop doing that. How do I get down? I came up here. Oh. No, I didn't want to do that. No, again, same bullshit. Did I just fucking waste 2 digipicks? No, I did it again. Fuck me. I hate this game. I don't actually. Oh, hey, I'll take that though. Are these the demons?
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Okay. I'm going first.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly? Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, Do I see this all clearly? The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
Okay.
For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
Oh.
We'll do everything we can to make certain that happens.
Well, then I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Okay, hurry up, bitch. I'm back here, I presume.
Let's hope it still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
Okay.
The Great Serpent guide your path. The affairs of House Varun are our own. They left. That is all there is to be said on the subject.
Oh, I came from this way. How the fuck do I get out of this goddamn hellhole? They have a cool embassy design though. I mean, with all the fucking overgrown shit, it's pretty cool too, but...
Through this place. Figuratively, of course.
Well, it wouldn't be literally. I hate this.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Thank you. The other guy's like, fuck, man, I'm working the desk. How this guy, like, started 3 days ago? How the hell is he, like, the fucking meeting with the president and shit?
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement. That's incredible. I wasn't sure Radcliffe would ever get on board.
A little blackmail.
I'm very much looking forward to getting the debrief on how precisely you managed to pull all this off, but that'll have to wait for another time. Regardless, superlative work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Okay. Let's unlock these archives. Move, bitch.
Pardon.
Oh, pickup so bad.
After the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar Collective's ragtag fleet, both sides decided the time had come to bring the colony war to an end. So the two parties came together to negotiate the terms of the agreement.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin. You may proceed, Captain.
Kind of crazy. It's really cool lore in this game, though. I'm gonna give it that. You learn a lot about the world in this quest line, about the worlds. I will probably be wrapping this episode up here, and then we could probably... Oh, shit, no. Put that away. And then we could probably finish the quest line in the next video.
Here on Vanguard business?
You guys know what's going on. He's a bad security guard.
Addie?
There you are.
Captain. Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sinan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfactional cooperation. I think it's a great idea. Get them invested in the solution. Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps.
Okay. Adrian, take this shit.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready. Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Should even be able to house its own cadre of independent observers. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Let's do it. Becoming a citizen. Adrian, get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Hello.
Sorry, Sarah. Don't look so sad, bitch. That's crazy.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms? Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Very nice. Friends like these. Okay, guys, so we're gonna... Are we on the same quest line? The devils you know. Alright, guys, so we're gonna wait on this one till the next video. We're not that far off. Pretty close to beating this quest line. We get some rewards with it that are pretty cool. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.